What's going on? It's your dog, Art Man. Art Man the Great, and we're back with another boxing conversation. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. I've been chilling all day. Actually, I haven't been chilling all day. I've been working all day, handling business, kicking it with the family and shit like that. But I finally made it home. I wanted to talk about something I've been seeing on the timeline, and it's your dog, Boots. Boots, 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 Boots. Boots, that weight cut. Got a lot of folks talking about some, hey man, I don't know, Boots. I don't know if you can be doing this for too long, man. You looking real slim. It's the truth. He's looking real slim these days. Shout out to my people in the chat. Shout out to my dude DST and 3 in the building. Shout out to the family. Shout out to my dude Super Judah. We working. Sorry, they exaggerating. Boots a big welterweight, bro. He's big as shit. He's big as shit. Hold on. He's a big welterweight. He's a big ass fucking welterweight, bro. And a lot of people looking like, damn, boy, you looking real slim because I'm not gonna lie. I can't stunt. And I know some people that's real cool Boots, and they gonna try to say, oh well, this is normal for a fighter to look like this. Yeah, it's normal for a big guy coming down the weight to look strange. So yeah, folks just gotta point it out because it just looks weird. Like, look at this. Man, that man looked like his name is Boots Ahmed Muhammad Hassan. That's what he looks like, cause this nigga looks like a fucking Minneapolis Somalian dude. Thin as ever, bro. Thin as ever. Look at this. Look at this. And look at that. Look at this. Look at that. This. Look at that. Nigga look like he done fought motherfucking Cell from Dragon Ball Z, and that nigga didn't. You know how that nigga used to suck niggas up, and they be like, say suck them down to their fucking bones. That's what he looks like. Like he got fucking sucked up by a motherfucking creature or something, bro. They didn't ate his ass up. But I'm still picking him by knockout because there's no rehydration clause for next day. And I know he's happy as hell because, dude, he could not do this shit for too long. I don't give a fuck. Bro, I don't care. I don't care how many fucking miles you run, how many uh how many miles you run, how many push-ups you do, how much weights you lift, bro. Nigga, if you cut that weight for too long, your body's gonna reject it. Your body's going to reject it because a lot of people don't understand. It's not just about making the weight. Yes, you can do some shit that'll help you make the weight, but it's about performing with that weight cut. This is not a weight loss competition. This is boxing, ladies and gentlemen. So when you cut weight, nigga, you got to be able to have the same effect that you would, in the training camps. Because a lot of niggas be having the best work in training, and then when it comes to that weight cut and then the fight, niggas be looking sick as hell because the last couple pounds be hurting a nigga. Look at this nigga, man. I ain't bullshit. Look at his arm. And niggas will tell, oh, this is normal. Yeah, it's normal when you're a big motherfucker coming down. But niggas just gonna have to point it out. Shit looks weird. It looks weird to us. But nigga, like I said, Your body's gonna reject it sooner or later. And what I mean by rejecting it is when you go in there and perform, you notice that, oh shit, I can't. This guy's punching me, and for some reason, I can feel this punch a lot harder than the last couple fights. And I don't think it's because this guy hits super hard. I think it's because my body, my chin, I'm a little drained. I can't take this shit. Sometimes it really be happen like that. Sometimes niggas be they can't take punches because they're drained. They can't take body shots. One shot to the temple will put their lights out. Can't you have more chances of getting a brain injury in boxing being dehydrated than being hydrated. If you don't have no fluid flow around your brain, it's easier for you to get motherfucking brain bleeds and shit like that. That's why that cutting weight shit is that shit's dangerous. It's super dangerous. I can't do that shit, man. I'm eating good steak. I'm eating good steak, lobster strip, shit like that. I go to the gym. I'm sorry. I love eating and working out and maintaining that. I don't like fucking trying to cut weight, starving myself. Hell no. Can you imagine starving yourself? What? And then fighting on top of that? What? Man, these boxers got hard. Says salute. Said long time supporter. Art man, can you wrench me up, fam? I'm gonna see if I could do that. I've been like, I swear I'm not tech savvy when it comes to like wrenching people up on YouTube. But let me see if I can do that right now. But yeah, I'm just peeping that shit, man, and I'm just like, it's hard. Said historically, more people die in lighter weights due to dehydration. That's what I'm saying. Your brain needs that fluid, that it needs some type of fluids around it. It can't just be dry. Niggas dry out here fighting, man. Hell no. Niggas just dry fighting, man. Hold on. You said it's all good. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm trying to see how I can do that shit right now. Hold on. Up, I just did it. Oh yeah, I'm out here giving niggas wrenches and shit. Think about that. Yeah. You wrenching niggas up. Said Boots is for sure overhyped fighter. I think he should be Staniosis. Nah, he's not overhyped. He's not overhyped. He's talented. And I feel like sometimes we use that overhyped, hyped up shit a little too much, man. Sometimes you can tell when somebody's better than average. Let's be real. You can tell who's better than average. And if that person's better than average, we're gonna speak on it. Does he look like the average fighter? Even Staniosa said, man, and a lot of people looked at it as admitting weakness or admitting fear or whatever. But he admitted that Boots is a special fighter, and fighters like Boots don't come around till like every 20 years, is what he said. Which is wild to be saying that against somebody that you're about to fight. What they saying about you? Staniosa's, hey, but it's the fight game. It's the fight game. Said appreciate it. Yeah, shout out to you. Shout out to you, bro. Make sure you go to artmanapparel.com too and fuck with me, man, on some custom shit. Definitely. Hold on. Hell yeah. But I was looking at the pictures, man, and I'm thinking to myself, I think Boots got about 1 year max. 1 year max of being welterweight. I really do. Like it looks like, cool, hitting the gym and dropping all this weight dramatically and all that shit, but nah, that's just not worth your health. It's not worth being in a compromising position and fighting somebody that's less deserving and they get over on you because you're dehydrated. The way Mario Barrios looking, I wouldn't be surprised if this nigga said he ain't fighting nobody and fight Boots if he don't sign up for a rehydration clause. He said, hell no, Boots ain't a once in 20-year fighter. That's what I mean by overhyped. That's ridiculous thing. Hey, that's coming from the guy that's about to fight him. That's not my conjecture. That's not my conjecture. That's what Staniosa said. Staniosa said that, not me. And he's fighting him. That's what Staniosa said. Said Staniosa said that. Yeah, that's what he said. That's not my conjecture. It's not my opinion. That's what Staniosa said. He feels like he's a fighter that you see every 20 years. This is why I don't like fucking raw papers. This shit always unraveling and shit. The fuck this shit unraveling for? Say Undisputed Baby out the question. See, he got lucky though because the unification, this unification that changes everything. You know, before he would have to make this weight cut and then weigh back in the same fucking way the next day in the morning. Like, fuck that. Fuck that. Man, but these niggas is making money though. They making money. But this is their health. You can make $1 million, or you can, you can make $1 million and get seriously hurt and not be able to make another million again. Or you can choose to work a job and get a hustle, and eventually you can accumulate a million over time if you work hard, smart. It's just the life that you choose, and this is the life that they chose, going into boxing and putting their health on the line. I fuck with Boots, but man, I think Boots should really be fighting at 154, 160. Look at Virgil Ortiz. Look, I was talking about it the other day. I honestly believe that because of like the food that we're eating today, it's really hard for our generation to do the Sugar Ray Leonards and Floyd Mayweather's dropping down to 147 like it's nothing and still be comfortable. Nah, I don't think niggas can do that these days. Even guys who are like legit small guys are even having troubles making their own weight. For real, for real. Even smaller guys. It's not even guys, just Boots. Other guys are struggling making weight. This is a common thing for boxers now. And I really think it's because of the food. Yeah, this GMO food, that's just fucking with our generation, man. Niggas can't cut weight like that for real and call themselves 147 guys for real. That shit's hard. Said Barrios and Norman should be unified. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are we, bro? The fight that should be going, what should be happening this year or right now? Not just this year, right now. It should be Brian Norman Jr. versus Mario Barrios in like June, and then the winner of that fight should be fighting motherfucking the winner of Staniosis versus Boots for undisputed in like motherfucking November, December. Like, what we talking about? But boxing, it doesn't usually, go the way it's planned. And that's why I feel like it's fucked up for Errol Spence, man. Like, he tried. Like, he unified. He went through all the process, years, and, what I'm saying? Then he got in a life-altering car accident, and he tried to put himself together for the fucking undisputed match, and it was just like, look how long it took for that to happen, and look what happened in between. Like, fuck. Imagine how fast these niggas can get shit done if these guys wasn't so fucking scary. Like, if Barrios just fought fucking not Brian Norman Jr. right now and Boots fought Staniosis, we can get undisputed right the fuck now this year. That quick. That fucking quick. But no, niggas want to be on some, well, I just want to see what's the best offer for me, just so they can get clipped by some fucking bum on the way up. Like, you know what I'm saying? I hate that type of shit, dude. I really hate that shit, man. These niggas supposed to be fighting each other, and then eventually some shit's gonna happen where the rematch, or I mean, the unification doesn't happen because they end up losing to some random guy. Mandatory, fuck it all up. Niggas get injured and all types of shit. But I'm just glad that we are getting a unification this Saturday, and that's why I'm saluting this fight. That's why I'm praising this fight. I'm on Twitter, Facebook, social media, Art Man Apparel, YouTube, all that, talking about Boots versus Stanny, all that, because this is a fight that I'm like, man, we're really getting the ball moving now. I'm tired of talking about the Errol Spences and the Crawford because that shit's over. That chapter of life is done. You know what I'm saying? The brothers went in there, they shook hands. It's fucked up. Errol Spence went in there half-ass. He got beat the fuck up. Bud Crawford went in there and won, and then started talking this bullshit after. Hey, that chapter is closed. It's done. So I'm trying to see some new shit. So I'm happy that we got the fucking ball rolling. We got it rolling. We got the fucking ball rolling. Stanny versus Boots, that's a unification. 3 belts. The ring, the IBF, and what's it, the WBA. So we done talking about Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence. That's just over with. And that's what I love about this game. I love about this game because it's always going to be another nigga. Always going to be another boxer. Always going to be another boxer. These guys, you know what I'm saying, they get the titles. And that's how it's supposed to be. You get the title, the contender comes up, you defend the titles until the contender beats you, and then the contender's the champion. And then they follow the cycle. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't want to talk about Errol Spence and Crawford for, forever, nigga. Now it's time to move on. Now we got a new crop of fighters that got belts. Brian Norman Jr. I fuck with him out of Georgia. Fucking Boots, Philly. Staniosis from Lithuania. And Mario Barrios, I think he's from like one of them areas where Hispanics are at. Arizona or something. Texas. I don't know where the fuck Barrios from. I know he's from one of them areas. But yeah. So why is Barrios that? Because he's food, bro. This nigga's trying to fight Manny Pacquiao and Conor Benn and shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? And Devin Haney. Like, nigga, let's be real. Come on, bro. You trying to fight Devin Haney? You don't have no fucking belt at 147. He's coming off a no contest. You should be trying to fight Brian Norman Jr. or Boots versus standing winner. Nigga, why are you not even? He's not even active on Twitter right now talking about, "Whoa, I can't wait to watch the fight so I can get the winner." These niggas be scary, bro. Scary than a motherfucker, bro. But Brian Norman Jr., I think Brian Norman Jr., I think he's tough enough to compete with Boots standing. I don't think a lot of people's, their opinion is the truth, where they feel like Brian Norman is soft because, you know, he turned down the Boots fight. I mean, yeah, he turned down the boot fight. I ain't gonna lie, that was some duckery, but I feel like he had justifiable reasons for ducking. Now I'm not gonna go into the whole money thing. Oh well, this is more money. I feel like he knows fighting a guy like Boots, his hand has to be right. He has to be, if not 100%, somewhat close to it. And let's be real, the nigga that had took so much time off because the nigga had his surgery or whatever, and he came back. Now he's fresh, so it's like, okay, can he get a pass? Can he get a pass? Can he get a sick? Can he get some sick time off? Can Brian Norman get some sick time off? It is a job here. Y'all know that, right? Y'all niggas be calling into work because y'all niggas got the common cold. Like, let's be real. Man has a whole hand injury. Can he get some sick time off? You know what I mean? So I'm gonna give Brian Norman a pass. But this time around, I ain't trying to hear no, oh nigga, my hand hurt, nigga. It's either fight Boots or let him fight Boots, Staney winner, or let up that fucking belt. Or fight Barrios. Who you want to see at 154 or 160? 154, I want to see that Xander Zayas versus Fedor fight, just so I can see Xander's get stopped. Always been, I don't know, everybody been so big on Xander. That's somebody I feel is hyped. He's better than average, but he's still close to average. You know, he has no special effects. He's up and down, straightforward. I think Fedor will knock his ass out with an uppercut. I want to see Tim Tszyu get fucking knocked out again by Keith Thurman. Got knocked out by Bachram, but I want to see him get knocked out by Keith Thurman. So it'll be just a second KO loss. I want to see that shit. Still, I like Xander, but I think the same. Yeah, I want to. I want to see Fedor fucking knock this nigga head off. I'm trying to tell people, like, I'm not the biggest Fedor fan. I'm not really even a Fedor fan for real. Yeah, he's entertaining to watch because he's a big creative player looking motherfucker. But I understand this kid is dangerous. Yeah, he keeps his head up in the air. But sometimes it's like, man, if he can avoid that shit and stick to his jab, he's really hard to beat. Look, for those who just tuning in, I got to tell a story about how I first found out about Fedor. So with Fedor, right, it was like this. My friend, or homeboy, or associate, homeboy, whatever. His name is Vishon Owens. I fuck with him. That's my nigga out of Minneapolis, circle a discipline. Anyways, he's like, he posted on Facebook. He's like, oh, I got a fight coming up, at the Armory, which is the popular venue in Minneapolis. My bad, y'all. Somebody's calling me. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, my dude Vishon Owens, he posted on Facebook. He's like, yo, I got a fight coming up, or whatever. And when you on Facebook, you tag everybody or whatever, or you end up seeing it somehow. So I'm like, okay, I support you. You fighting out of Minneapolis. I'm rock with you. So I'm like, cool. Who you about to fight? He ain't say nothing. Next couple days, he posts a picture of like the press conference or whatever. And I see it's fucking Fedor. This was my first time seeing Fedor. So I'm looking, I'm like, wait, hold on. I really feel like I'm tweaking because I'm smoking a tree. I'm thinking I'm tweaking. I'm like, I'm looking at Facebook posts. I'm like, wait, nah. This is not true. This nigga is not this fucking big. Bro, don't you fight at like 154? There's no way this nigga's. I'm just looking at it like, nah, hell nah, this is not true. But everybody's in the comment section like, oh, my brother's gonna knock down this tree. He's gonna chop down this tree. And I swear, I'm like, I didn't even comment because I'm just looking like, bro, I don't even know what to say to this one because like this nigga does not look like a beatable person. So yeah, long story short, went into the fight, man. He was at the end of Fedor's jab, man. Fedor won by TKO, and I was just like, damn, this nigga's fucking scary big, bro. What the fuck? But I was one of the first people to see Fedor's flaws, though, because I was at this fight against this brother named Jamonte Clark right here in Minneapolis at the Armory. I was right here at the venue. Seen it, watched the whole thing. Fedor did not win that fight because he fought somebody as, I wouldn't say as equal as tall, but somebody who was tall as well. Look up that fight, Fedor versus Jamonte Clark, and watch that full fight. Fedor didn't win that fight. He lost that fight, in my opinion. But they gave it to him. Or I think they either ruled it a draw or gave it to him. I forgot. But I just remember people was like, no, that's some bullshit. You saw I saw that fight and he didn't do bad. Could have done way better to didn't box at all. You said you said Clark won, they robbed him. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Clark won that fight, but they robbed him. And you know, and from there, that kind of left like a bad impression of Fedor because I seen him, beat up my guy, Vishon. And I'm like, okay, well, I understand, you're way fucking bigger than Vishon, and Vishon was fighting at like 135. Nigga really not even 154 pounder for real, for real. So I'm like, all right, whatever. But to see him go fight somebody his size or close to his size and get touched up, I was like, oh, nah, this nigga is not, you know what I'm saying? He's overrated, in my opinion. But yeah, I was just like, yeah, I was kind of like, I wasn't too big on him. But then, he did come back and then he ended up getting stopped by Mendoza. He needs to run it back with Mendoza. I want to see that shit again. But yeah, that's as far as 154, that's what I want to see. And Charlo, I want to see Charlo come back. I want to see Charlo come back and get some work. And 160, I don't know. 160 is kind of dead. Nigga, that Shiraz fight was supposed to move the 160 division. That should just put that shit 10 steps back. The Shiraz versus fucking Adamas. That shit, hell no. I don't even want to talk about that shit. Said really though, Lubin fight still didn't sit well with me. I know, with that Lubin fight, what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm gonna just keep my tinfoil kufi off. I'm gonna not put it on tonight. I'm gonna keep it off tonight. But yeah, y'all make sure to hit the like button. Check out the website artmanapparel.com. Yeah, make sure y'all go to artmanapparel.com. Get the best boxing merch in the game, best illustrated merch in the game, best illustrated merch in the game. But yeah, a lot of people concerned about Boots' weight cut because Boots, he looks real thin. But I feel like he's gonna be fine because he's about to rehydrate to what he wants to rehydrate to, which is big as fuck. He gonna rehydrate big as fuck, and that's fine. That's fine because I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no weight cut excuses, nothing. I just want to see a good boxing match. This fight came about pretty fast. I thought this shit was gonna take forever to come. Now this shit's about to be here. It's fucking Saturday. What, tomorrow's what, Thursday? Yeah, Thursday, Friday. But yeah, he looks like he's already on weight. He already looked like he on weight though. Yep. 70 Fedora ain't been hitting like that since that Lubin is fishy. Yeah, a lot of fishy shit going on in boxing, but that's why you're supposed to do your Googles on who you about to fight. Straight up. Gotta do your Googles on who you about to fight. Speaking of doing your Googles on your fight, or your who you're about to fight, Staniosis, you know, he's a good talented fighter, but Boots said he ain't watched no film on him. Somebody said, "Oh, that's cap, that's cap," but he said he ain't watched no film on Stanny. Do y'all think that's cap? I think that's possibly cap. I don't think there's any way that you can go in there about to fight somebody you ain't watched no film on them. Fuck that. That's like saying you about to go fucking take a test and you're not even gonna study. You're just that good that you're not gonna study. I get it that you're smart, but damn, like you don't know what the test will be about. Do you even know the course? Do you even know, you know, do you even know what the test is gonna be about? What are you doing? You're just gonna go in there and just wing it? I don't believe that. But people saying, "Oh well, our man, the coach was watching the training and all that." Like, nah, the coach can watch all the training, but nigga, you the fighter, bro. You supposed to see what the fuck going on for yourself. But you say he capping? He said these dudes be on social media just like us. It's not hard to see stuff. Niggas is watching. Stop capping. Niggas is watching. I'd be at the press conference watching your fight. Like, oh shit, let me see. Okay, so you good at throwing that left hook? I see. Oh, and that right to the body, but you do drag your back foot like that. Okay, okay. They try to be on that Floyd shit. Oh, playing mind games. Oh, I don't know who you are. I don't know who you beat. I ain't watching none of your fights. Yeah, right, nigga. Floyd's a smart dude, and that's what I'm saying. All these niggas, oh, I want to be like Floyd, and I want to pass Floyd record. You niggas want to be like Floyd and all this shit, but y'all gotta cut the capping out, man. Floyd was watching all them niggas film, bro. He was studying them guys, and he knew what the fuck was going on. He probably knew more about his opponent than his opponent knew about himself. That's the type of fighter Floyd was. So I rock with Boots, but he needs to stop talking. He be contradicting himself often. He do, but I just blame it on him just being young. Every you're not perfect, and I don't like. Sometimes I don't like when they be interviewing guys right after they fight because it sounds bad. Because right after that Karen fight, he was talking about moving up to 154, and then that situation with Virgil Ortiz that didn't come about. That looked at real funny style because it's like, nigga, how you gonna say you're gonna go up to 154 after you had another competitive fight with Karen? It kind of low key blame it on the weight, and that's what makes me feel like this welterweight shit not like it may not be for Boots for too long, because yeah, people. And here's the thing: I respect guys' opinions, but I know people personally who's vouching, for Boots, and they're saying, "Oh, it's just normal fighters look like this." But I'm like, nah, I don't know about this, man. Boots already admitted subconsciously or indirectly, I meant, saying that he might be moving up to 154 after that Karen fight, and I feel like it's because of the weight. I feel like he indirectly said it because of the weight. That's why the fight was competitive. But either way, it's like, man, it's contradicting. And you know who needs to get off the fucking camera and the mic? Motherfucking Tank Team, man, his cut man and all that shit. Man, Tank need to do some serious. Sweeping of the house, man. Tell these niggas to stop fucking getting on the mic because they got these guys talking about some. They just said some bullshit. I don't know. I forgot what they said, but it was some bullshit, man. And everybody was like, "Nah, these guys are tweaking." He said Virgil Ortiz was a horrible look for Boost fans. Still talking stuff about that. That definitely was a horrible look. That was bad. He needs better PR for that. Oh yeah, yeah. Thank you, Southwest Dice. He said Shakur agent tank out. Nigga, I'm like, what? This nigga's 30. Nigga, I'm 30 right now. What are you talking about aging out, nigga? Yeah, when I wake up in the morning, I gotta stretch and shit, but nigga, that's not aged out, nigga. What are you talking about? This nigga Shakur's like what, 27? Ain't this nigga like 27, 28? Nigga, that's in the same age group. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga? I'm talking about these niggas is aging niggas out. Like, bro, nigga, that's why these niggas getting reduced to cut man and shit. Nigga, next time these niggas reduced to fucking water towel board or something, because these niggas need to get off the fucking mic talking all this goofy shit. Every day they talking about some shit that Tank not even agreeing with. Like, bro, like get y'all asses off the fucking mic, bro. For real. Man, hold on, man. Even the Tank fans, the diehard Tank fans are saying like they basically saying like Tank need to get rid of these niggas. And I think he needs to go ahead and do that. I see him training with that what's that coach Mustafa? Good Muslim brother coach. I respect him, what I'm saying? Shout out to him. And I think that's a good look for Javante. But some people are even saying, like, man, it's not even just about the coaching, man. They feel like it's really just internal with Javante. He needs to get it he needs to figure it out within. Because I don't blame Coach Calvin and Barry Hunter. I don't blame them for how Tank looked against Roach. I feel like that was more of Tank. Because Barry Hunter and them, they didn't tell Tank to fucking attempt to bite Roach. You know what I mean? They didn't tell him to do that shit. So I don't think it's about changing your trainer and all that shit. Said, do you think Shakur Hands can ever recover? No. Nah, I'm talking shit. I don't know, nigga. These niggas got money. They need to find the resources, bro. Find the resources. And you probably, what I'm saying, hit one of acupuncture or something. Get them, put them needles in your hand or something, help fix your hand. I don't know. Do something. I really don't know. You're asking the wrong person. I'm an illustrator. I don't know. I really don't know because once your hands is fucked up, it's the nerves in your hand is bad to fix that shit. And then it's not even like, oh, you're healing your hand and then you're just not gonna do what you did to fuck up your hand again. No, it's these boxers, they fuck up their body and go right back into the shit that caused their body to get this injury. That's why I feel like a lot of these niggas probably be doing drugs. I ain't saying Shakur or nobody like that, but I'm just saying like I feel like a lot of people are doing drugs because your body is not meant to be fighting niggas on a daily or to practice fighting every day. Bro, there's days that I go to the gym and I work out. Nigga, so I be waking up sore as fuck. I be waking up sore as fuck and I be like, God damn, what the fuck? Imagine you having to go to the gym and then get your body punched on. And boxing fans be thinking, oh, the punches just to the face and stomach hurt. No, not just that, nigga. Getting punched in your neck hurts, your collarbone, your fucking elbow, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Your hip. These niggas is fucking Yeah, that's just crazy, man. Like real crazy. So, but Tank got healed. He healed his hand up. Said Shakur said he messed up his hand when he was younger. He was one of the kids who didn't wear hand wraps when he was supposed to. Yeah, but niggas, and that's why I said a lot of boxers, they talk about, oh, I've been boxing since I was a kid. I've been boxing since I was a kid. Well, since you've been boxing since you're a kid, now you have a lot of wear and tear that some of these guys don't have. You can have the best IQ in the world, but if your bodies can't take punishment, psh, you might as well just retire or figure out how to win a fight without throwing a lot of punches. Stack your hand wraps or something. Wear them winning gloves. Actually, if you can wear bigger gloves. Shit. Said hitting that bag without wraps will really fuck it up. Yeah, been in the game for a minute and he's gonna have to address his hand longevity in this question. Yeah, he might have to get some fucking injections in his hands before the fight. See if he can get some type of exemption. That's why he has to get it some mean. If I was Shakur, I would just get us. I would tell Jay Prince and them like, yo, like my hands are fucked up. I need to get us some meaningful fights that's gonna make me some fucking millions that I can invest right the fuck now. Because if I'm about to go in there and risk my hands, I need to be fighting somebody that's worth breaking my hands against. I gotta be fighting somebody that's worth breaking my hands against. And the only person that sadly is fucking Javante Davis or Devin Haney. Those are the only two big money fights I see for Shakur Stevenson. They talking about Cepeda and all that shit. Nigga, I think Shakur should have took that couple million. Fuck, I don't give a fuck if Turkey backtrack. You may not get that opportunity again because Tank got to fucking run it back with fucking Roach. What if he loses that fight? Then what? And Devin Haney's fighting at 147. So what are you gonna do? So he needs to figure something out fast. All these guys are getting older, bro. I know this because these guys are my peers too. Motherfucking Javante Davis, we're the same age, and I know I'm getting older too. And I'm like, damn, I've been hearing about these guys for a long ass time, way before the pandemic. I've been knowing about Javante Davis and motherfucking Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson way before the pandemic, bro. And these guys still haven't fought each other yet. Still haven't fought each other yet. So they need to figure it out like now, type shit. Yep, he needs to fight. Yeah. Yeah, so Shakur Show took that fight with Cepeda. Yeah, of course, bro. Like, of course they're gonna fake you out and say, "Oh no, we ain't gonna give you this much money." Nigga, you might as well just take that shit and get it out the fucking way, bro. This is a title defense. Oh, I know my worth. Yeah, you know what it is? He knows his hands is fucked up, so why go in there and risk my hands for money that's not life altering money? I get it. So why he acting like he's too good to fight on Crawford Canelo undercard? Yeah, he's tweaking. I don't know, but he might change his mind. He might change his mind definitely. But man, I'm ready. I'm ready for this Boots versus Staniosis fight. Hopefully, Boots win. A lot of people feel like Boots gonna walk over Staniosis. Uh, I want to believe that too. I want to believe that too. So I really think Stanio's about to put it on him, man. And that's I'm not gonna lie. In the back of my mind, I definitely feel like this might be a really, really, really competitive fight for Boots, man. And a lot of people could be like talking shit afterwards because they're gonna say, "Oh, I thought the style was tailor made for him," and all this shit, man. I don't like people saying that his style is tailor made, bro. Staniosis is not some guy that's just gonna sit there, or to my knowledge, he's not just gonna sit there and just let Boots just wail on him. He's at least gonna fight back. I don't think he's gonna be stationary. Yeah, he's not no hoe. Said now he ain't gonna sit there and just get. I think eventually, if Boots put the right punches together, he might sit there and just take a beating towards the end. But just off the rip, I don't think he's gonna sit there and just let Boots just tee off on him. Hell no. I feel like he's gonna be using angles on Boots. And that's what might fuck Boots up. I feel like he's gonna be doing a lot of that, and I hate to compare fucking Staniosis to Mike Tyson because he's not Mike Tyson, but I feel like he's gonna try to do that Mike Tyson pivot and try to catch Boots to the side, use angles against him instead of just sitting right in the middle. I think he feels like Boots gonna expect that type of fight where he's gonna sit in the middle. But I feel like he's gonna want Boots to engage right in the center. As soon as Boots think it's just gonna be sweet, he's gonna counter with a sidestep. And he might rock Boots shit. He might rock Boots shit, man. And whew. And if he does get hurt, if Boots get hurt, man, what's so sad about boxing, man, is they're not going to give Boots credit if he gets hurt in this unification. They're going to say, "Oh, what the heck, man? You had a tough fight with this guy." They're not going to say, "Oh, well, you had a competitive fight with another champion and you won." They're going to say, "Oh, nigga, look at this guy. You think he can fuck with Crawford?" You saying Boots chinny? Nah, I'm not saying Boots chinny at all. I'm not saying Boots chinny at all, but he he can get caught. He can get caught definitely. And if it's true, that weight cut is if it really is affecting his health, nigga, being, drained, that doesn't definitely it doesn't help your chin. So, but we'll see, man. I'm not wishing anything on him. I'm not saying I want to see Boots get knocked out or want to see Boots get hurt, but I definitely want to see how this fight plays out. Said, nah, Boots supposed to run through him. Nah, you see, that's the crazy part. Nigga saying he just supposed to run through him. He said, nah, that's his fault for calling Crawford when he wasn't ready. Ooh. Hey, okay. Hey, look, I understand the argument. And I can't say that you're wrong. I can't say that you're wrong at all. I can't say that you're wrong at all. So, R, do you think Stink on is tailor made for Boots? I don't know. I wouldn't say he's tailor made for Boots, but it's a good fight for him to showcase that he's the one, if he really is the one. I can say that. I can say that. It's a great fight for him to showcase that he's the one. For real, for real. Said they're supposed to call out the best. Hey, but when you call out the best, you're supposed to be looking like the best killer. You're supposed to be looking like you the best killer. So I get the argument. Yo, yo.
What's up, Art, man? Nah, but yeah, they supposed to call out the best, man. And you know, even the best can look normal. We gotta stop holding these guys to this high standard that they gonna look good night in and night out. Even when they dominate, we criticize these dudes. You feel me? Like a Dula Mason, like he just dominated old boy, and people talking about it was a bad performance. I'm like, what? How? Like you
Yeah,
wanted to
that's
knock him out
crazy.
in the second round? Shit. That's crazy,
What you
man.
think? What you think about Boots' weight cut though? You seen them pictures on Twitter?
Man, that man look like a feeder kid, like them old African commercials, boy.
That's what I said on Twitter. I said, man, that nigga look like his name is Boots Ahmed Muhammad. He looked like one of them starving Somali kids, man. I'm telling you, man, it looked
Yeah,
crazy.
that shit look crazy with the flies flying all around their head.
Yeah, I'm just like, man.
Yeah. I hope
How
my boy make it.
how long you think he got at welterweight, man?
Bro, max 2 fights.
2 fights? I
Max.
say he got 1 year max.
Yeah, I
Hopefully,
think he got. Yeah, I think he got 2 years. Yeah, that two fights. Max,
gotta be
and that's
unification.
max,
It
and that's
has to be.
pushing it.
It has to be unifications.
Yeah, it has to be unification. It can't just be like no bullshit fight, bro. Like this man is killing himself. Look at the before and after pictures, man.
I know the before and after picture. That shit look crazy as hell. I just posted. Matter of fact, here it is on Twitter. Hold on. Hold on.
Look at that dude. That dude like
Hold
180,
on.
bro.
That shit look.
170. Look, cuz. Boy, ooh, shit, boy.
That should be crazy.
That
Yeah,
belt bigger than him, bruh.
I know. Look at this nigga
Look
right
at
here.
this nigga. Cause that nigga like 175, bruh.
And I'm trying to tell people, it's not just about making weight. This is not a weight loss competition. It's
Yeah.
you're a boxer. You have to cut weight, and then you have to fight with that, weight cut.
Yeah, cause they don't understand when you cutting that weight, you ain't just cutting water, you cutting muscle too.
Cutting everything.
Yeah, that shit killing you. Man, I don't think they understand that shit, boy. That shit,
He
ooh.
need an IV drip.
Yeah. Where they fighting at?
New Jersey.
Atlantic City, ain't it? Yeah. IV's illegal in Atlantic City?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Nah, just get that man some Pediasure. He'll be all right. Real shit.
That ain't gonna need insurance, Pediasure, all that shit, but
He
that's
talking about he about to eat Red Lobster. That's what he want. I'm like, bro, Red Lobster is not enough, nigga.
bro, you gonna
Seafood is
have to
not
go to
enough.
like Olive Garden and eat bread and carbs, nigga.
Nah, that's not enough. He need a lot of shit, man.
For real, steaks, all that. Like you need protein, all that shit.
I be on some hot shit. I be thinking like, damn, what if you box right and y'all know y'all on a strict time schedule? What if you got to take a shit? Like, damn, the fight just got to be postponed. Or what if you get the bubble guts the night of? What if your
Yeah,
shit running like, ooh, shit, I didn't ate something fucked up.
yeah. That should
What do
have
they
you
do in
fucked
that
up.
situation?
Yeah, I don't know, boy. What if you start having bubble guts in the middle of the rain? Like you got shit, boy.
Hold on, I gotta take a bathroom break. They gonna be like, oh, what? I think they gonna give you fucking. You just gonna say they gonna say you lost. That's
Yeah,
just
I think
that.
they gonna say you lost because you can't hold your shit, boy. Ooh. That shit weak as hell, boy.
Shut up. What my dude say? He said Boost A-Rap name was Yaron Abdi. I can't even pronounce that. Man, my guy Boots, man, he look like he's starving right now, but he gonna be big as hell fight night. We talking all this shit. Watch on fight night. That nigga gonna be big as shit.
Damn, boy. Yeah, he gonna be big, boy, but damn, boy. Stanionis don't look good either.
I know.
I'm like, damn, boy, he a big dude too, man. All them dudes big, man. I be telling niggas, man, they like, man, you can fight them boys to win. I'm like, no, I can't, cause them boys is walking around like 200 pounds. I had to shrink down and fight lightweights, nigga. I'm not fighting no welterweight, boy. You crazy?
I don't see how these niggas can do it, man. Look, I'm fucking 30, man. I be running and all that shit. Man, I can cut weight, but it's hard to cut like 20, 30 pounds.
30 pounds,
Like
bruh.
right now. That's crazy to
When
me.
I
Like,
was
I can't even
younger, I can do
imagine.
that, but now, nigga, at 35, 34, no. Fuck no.
That's what I was telling my woman. I'm like, man, back in the day, like I could just jump rope, run the track a couple days, you know what I'm saying? Sit in the sauna.
Yeah.
That way it'd be gone. Now it's like, nigga, if I eat me a fucking pizza, my shit gonna fucking swell up. I'm gonna get big as shit.
Nigga can't
But
eat Papa John's, nigga.
can't eat nothing.
Nigga
Straight
gotta
up.
stay away
And I
from
be
that
thinking to
shit.
myself, I don't see how them niggas doing that shit. I love to eat me some good ass food.
For real, bruh.
Nigga, having all that money and just walking into the fucking restaurant, man. And these niggas talking about let me get a fucking small salad and some soup. Hell no.
Shit, hey, that nigga Dev say that's his problem. He a fat kid on the inside. I be like, yeah, you can't be doing that shit, bruh. You gotta
Bro,
stay close to
I
your weight.
can't do it. I can't do it. Just yesterday, I went to Texas Roadhouse. I'm like, after the gym, I said, I want to order everything off the fucking menu when I got left the gym.
See, I stay at my perfect weight. I don't try to get higher or lower. So I ain't trying to script down to no fucking 120 or 130. That shit is fucking crazy right now, bro.
Yeah, that's just crazy. But man, I actually got to get up out of here. It's getting pretty late, but we gonna definitely chop it up tomorrow as we
Shit
get
jump it
closer to the
down.
fight. I
Oh yeah,
might
we
I
got
might
to.
do a fight party too.
We might as well, man.
Yeah, might as well. That's just gonna be lit. See what
Yeah,
happens in real time.
in real time, man. That nigga boots look crazy. Stanionis look crazy. This
But he
shit
gonna
might
say
be a
once he
crazy
knock him
fight.
out, he gonna be like, everybody talking about I can't make weight. He gonna be like, man, fuck y'all niggas.
Starving Marvin.
Right, but all right, I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All
I'll
right,
be
big
smooth.
dog.